welcome back to the Strange Noise Podcast, everybody.
Yo, yo.
What's up? Welcome back, guys.
I'm glad you are here with us.
Yeah, glad to have you back.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time, welcome. Please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button.
Yep.
Unless, you want to check it out for a little bit.
No, they just got to hit it automatically.
Do it now. Just do it.
Automatically.
Yeah, I thought that was like protocol, you know?
Yeah.
You fucking...
That's what I do every page I
follow
visit.
first and ask questions later.
Every page?
Every page I ever visit, I just follow.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Oh, God.
Politicians and everybody.
Yep.
Oh, heck
I
no.
follow right away. Fuck it.
Have you guys
I'll
been
deal with the repercussions later.
Have you guys been bombarded with the political ads?
Yeah. I'm getting like text.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I just realized. Yeah, dude.
Thank God I'm not.
Oh no.
No.
No?
You're like, I'm on the
regist-
lamb.
You're registered, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm registered, but not to vote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
registered gun owner.
Gun owner? Like
Yeah.
registered. Yeah, no, I am registered, but dude, thank God I'm not getting that bullshit.
Dude, I'm getting bombarded, like text all the time. I see
What?
all my ads are just nothing but political ones.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they're.
Dude.
I wonder, because we're in California, like all mine are Trump promoting ads. Like
Mm-mm.
I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any Biden ads.
I don't know. You're a Trump supporter.
Oh,
It's,
if I was, what would they need to re-up? Like,
No.
they,
Why
wouldn't
not?
it would be Biden, right?
Yeah, you got eyelash.
Oh
I don't know.
Be coming after me.
You got to make a wish though when you grab an eyelash. Like that's like the
Oh,
rule
yeah.
of thumb.
Did I get it?
No, you didn't.
It's freaking that old bit. Like, did I get it? Nope.
It keeps moving.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey, we're back. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I'm getting bombarded with like the political ads and everything.
Man, I'm so glad I'm not.
You're lucky.
Dude, what we do is have you gotten like the survey people outside of
Yeah.
the stores
Oh, yeah.
that ask you to
Oh yeah.
our thing is we're from Canada. Sorry.
They're from Canada.
Oh, hey, you're from Canada.
You're
eh?
like, you register to vote, right? You're like, no, we're from Canada. Sorry.
They're from Canada.
Sorry.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that is clever.
Usually they'll leave us
Because
alone.
even if you like, even if you tell them you're registered to vote, they're like, "Oh, well, sign up anyways."
Yeah.
You know? Or for
Yeah.
what?
Because do they get paid per signature?
I think they do.
Ooh.
So wait, they're trying to have you sign up all over again? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Well, because they get paid per signature. So even if you tell them, "Yeah, I am registered," they'll be like, "Oh, well, just sign up anyway, so we make sure."
yeah, let's make sure that you're signed up.
Yeah.
Double down.
So there's two. They're either getting you to try to sign a petition for a specific, prop or
Yeah.
whatever measure,
yeah.
or they're actually trying to get you to register to vote.
Mm.
So
Dude, I don't want them to have my info.
heck no, man.
Not,
Especially
not
like a
that
random
guy standing outside Walmart.
some
Oh, okay.
sketchy guys.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you
He's got a
registered to
peg
vote?
leg.
Sign up here.
I've treated him like shit sometimes. I'll be honest with you guys.
I just,
There you go.
I don't know why. I just,
What do you do? What do you say?
I
What do you
have.
do?
It's like
Fuck
kick
you.
him.
Yeah, I don't know if I've cussed, but I'll just be like, look, man, I don't got the fucking time, man. Or, I don't even know how I say it, but
Marissa always tells me I'm rude because I'll just like, I just right when they open their mouth, I'm like, I don't have time,
yeah.
and I just walk.
See, there's a way about me
Uh,
that can come out naturally that I can't reproduce like right now in the
Yeah.
air, but I can be a big dick, man.
'Cause especially in the moment, like, cause they're inconveniencing you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get what they're trying to do, but at the same time, it's like, not now. Like,
Yeah.
fucking busy, bro.
Not now.
Not now, not ever.
When,
Not ever.
That's like totally like their fucking idea of it too. It's like, look, if we don't get this many signatures, we're never gonna have a chance ever again. Look, man, not fucking today, okay?
maybe next election cycle.
Yeah. Dude, that's great.
Are you just as rude to like? It's sad to say, but like the kids selling stuff outside
Oh, yeah,
of
all
the
the
store? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I try not to be.
man.
I try to be slightly nicer
I
to
just
them.
stopped them because I don't want to go through the whole pitch because the pitch is long,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't got any cash. And I really never do have cash on me. Like I use my card,
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna give some kid or whoever like, oh, well, I got Square. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
No.
We did that once. We were up in Big Bear and we were coming out of one of the stores and Big Bear, like Arrowhead,
Yeah.
that area. But a lady was selling Girl Scout cookies,
Okay.
and Vanessa wanted Girl Scout cookies, and we're like, okay, but we didn't have any cash, so
Yeah.
we went to go use our card. And like the entire weekend until I saw that charge clear, like I was stressing that
Oh,
like they
dude.
stole our
Oh,
card
my
info.
God.
So check, I got a story for you. All right, so this is my ex. I got home and I saw like this girl in our our house and like selling magazines or whatever. And then I was like, oh, and she was like kind of walking out. As I was walking out, I was like, oh, that's weird, whatever. And so then I talked to her. I was like, what's going on? She's like, oh, well, I gave her a check, you know, like and for these magazines. I was like, what?
How
Walked
dare you?
outside, and I walked out. I was like, what? I was like, no. They're totally gonna like jack us. So I walked downstairs. I was like, hey, that check, can I see it real quick? And I was like, yeah. And I just walked back upstairs.
Man.
I just had to make sure.
Yeah, I walked back upstairs.
Thugged out. That's sick.
Dude, I'm not giving nobody nothing like
Do
that, dude.
not hand out a check.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That is not smart.
Yeah, honestly, man, that's like a really shitty thing. I don't even know if I told the story before, but one of our friends had somebody walk up to their house, and it was they were offering landscape service because their yard needed work, and the guy sold her on laying sod, but he was like, "Oh, first, okay, the first step is we have to lay down this will probably look like fertilizer. So lay down the fertilizer, and then we come back the next day, and then we lay the sod." So she's like, okay, cool. So she cut him a check that day, though. And then he took off and never came back. And the husband ended up finding out. And he was like, what's up with all this stuff in the yard? She's like, oh, this guy's going to come back. And he was like, nope, same thing like you.
Yeah.
He was like, right away, like, nope, I want the check back. The guy didn't answer. A few days went by. He called. The number ended up like changing, and like it would never, go to a person after that. At first, it was going to voicemail, and then it just didn't work after all.
Oh fuck!
And then he was like, "What the fuck?" Called the bank. They were like, "Already cashed." And dude, it was really crazy. Yeah,
Damn, they already cashed it.
Yeah, real quick.
They went like from there straight to go to the
straight
bank.
to the bank.
Yeah, real quick. So they got screwed completely, and that was probably a few grand.
Oh,
Yeah, so it sucks.
So words of wisdom, kids. If you're running a scheme like that, go straight to the bank. After you check the check.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really though.
Have two people with you, one doing the work, the other one just going straight to the bank as they get the check.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't be a dick.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yes.
I don't trust those kids outside with the candy though.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
they're selling Girl Scout cookies. That's the exception to the rule
Yes,
for me.
because there's it's an organization. There's adults there, and they're fucking good.
Yeah, that's why.
Although some of those kids are running a scheme, like
I know
because like most of them will or the more wealthier ones will have their parents buy all the cookies, and then they'll go and resell them after. Because I always wondered because they're supposed to have a cutoff date.
Yeah,
And you notice like all the other stores will stop, and then some stores are like still lingering, like the girls are selling outside of it.
Yeah,
I always wondered. I was like, how are they still selling that? Everybody else has stopped.
Yeah.
And then I found out that like what those girls' parents will initially buy everything, and then they just have to keep selling and selling until they get rid of everything.
yeah.
she's outside her mom's hair salon, like fucking selling them still.
But
I will buy them because they're
yes.
good.
Oh, if you have any.
Some what are those ones? The coconut ones, Samoas.
Hate them. Yeah,
I love
they are
them.
Samoas, but
Not a fan of coconut.
they're caramel
love 'em.
delights in different regions.
Oh yeah, I
The
forgot
name.
they changed the name.
Yeah.
And
Caramel
the lemonade ones, right?
The lemonades are
Ooh,
good.
I like
Yeah,
those.
those are good with coffee.
I hate the mint ones. Fuck that shit.
Oh, I
Thin
hate
mints?
mint.
Thin mint.
I'm not a fan of the Thin Mint, but I don't hate them. My favorite is the Thanks a Lot. It's half chocolate.
Half peanut butter?
No, those are fucking
Oh.
amazing, dude. Those are the peanut butter patties.
Oh, there you go.
Those are fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, well the girls are in Girl Scouts,
Girl
right?
Scout
so you know,
cookies.
bro.
Yeah,
you
so
know
that's
your
why I'm
you know
like-
your cookies. You know your
I'm a
cookies.
connoisseur of little cookies.
Yeah. Yeah, the Thanks a Lot is amazing though. It's just like a shortbread cookie. Oh, it's like their plain cookie, their original plain, like that shortbread, but half is covered in chocolate.
I don't like
Ooh.
I don't like
Fucking
shortbread
good, dude.
cookies.
Ooh, I love
So
shortbread,
good, dude.
I do not.
Their shortbread is probably one of my favorites.
Mm.
It's classic. That's why.
The classic.
It just
Yeah.
has a nostalgic taste.
I will eat all of them. Well, actually, no. Not to take it back because I don't like the coconut one.
Yeah. Oh,
and I
fuck you.
don't like mint.
I don't like
Oh,
the
okay.
mint.
Like I hate
Coconut
mint.
ones all fuck.
Man, people love them.
I do. I'm one of
People
them.
love it. Surprises me too because I always felt like coconut was one of those things that not a lot of people enjoyed.
I like it sometimes, but I don't like it in that
You
fashion.
don't like
How
the
it-
almond joys or any of those
No,
stuff?
No,
I don't-
love
Not
it.
a fan, dude.
No, dude.
What it's the almond joy. And what's the other candy that comes with
Mount.
it too?
Mounds,
Yeah.
Mounds.
Don't like
What are
any of
the
those.
snowballs? The
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Hostess?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, I'm not a
I'll
fan of
kill
those.
those too, bro.
Eesh,
Nah.
I love them.
Man.
heck no. Speaking of snacks,
Yes.
the movie theaters are set to reopen.
Take
very
a bunch
soon?
of snacks there.
Yes.
I'm still
Yeah.
not gonna go though, but
I
Alright, cool.
heard that you may not be able to eat snacks. I don't know if you guys heard anything.
I mean, that
can't
makes
bring
sense, right?
outside
Yeah.
snacks?
You-
Or
No,
at all?
I don't think there's going to be
They're
any
gonna
snacking.
serve snacks,
What?
Well, because of the
so ticket prices are gonna go up.
Sure, that's a good point. But
For sure.
I think the thought is because in most areas you're not allowed to eat indoors. Like
Yeah.
that's why restaurants are having outdoor
that makes
eat.
sense.
We're supposed
Right.
to eat outdoors. But
Oh.
this is what I've heard. I don't know how true that part of it is,
Yeah.
which
it
I
makes
hope
sense.
it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make sense, but I hope it's not true because
So I'm sneaking a burger in. I always do,
Mm.
no matter what.
Always,
it
dude.
smells like a double Western in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a chode burger. Pulled it out from a fucking
Yeah.
from my drawers.
No, I take in like fucking double with grilled onions, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I've taken In-N-Out before too.
Grilled onions,
Chick-fil-A,
fucking
Del
smell it up,
Taco,
bro. I don't
Wiener
care.
Schnitzel.
I told you guys about the one time I went to the theater and like I swear the people in front of us were eating like octopus or something.
Oh shit!
Dude, it was
You did tell us.
horrible.
Yeah,
It was horrible.
so fucked up.
I'd be
dude.
like, hey, yo, give me a piece.
What? He's got like chopsticks. He's all fucking eating sashimi.
Dude. But yes, so
Shrimp sashimi.
movie theaters are set to reopen, hopefully.
And there's some good movies coming out too, right?
Definitely some good news.
Some.
One that's actually supposed to open this week with theaters is the New Mutants. Mutants.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if you guys seen the trailer for that.
I have seen the trailer. Yeah,
Maisie Williams.
Yep.
Maisie? Yeah, from
from Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
God.
What's his name? The kid from Stranger Things. The older
The older one, right?
older brother.
I forget
the
his name.
older brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in it. But yeah, it looks really cool. If you guys haven't checked it out.
Interesting.
It's like a darker turn, right?
It's like
Twist?
super
yeah,
dark.
super dark. Yeah.
I've been excited because I think this movie's been pushed back like 3 or 4 times. Like they even make fun of that in the most recent trailer. Like it's like the original release date, and then they scratch it out, and they're like the new release date, scratch it out, the new release date, and they scratch it out, and they put the release date, which is this weekend, I think August 28th,
Mhm.
and then underneath it says hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, I love that they're poking fun at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, so I mean, hopefully you'll be able to check out a movie theater near you guys if you're brave enough to
yeah,
go out there.
I'm not gonna brave that.
No, me either,
Oh,
man.
wait.
I really wasn't a moviegoer anyway. But
I was,
movie
and then it kinda
watcher, but
fell
not a
off.
moviegoer.
Fell off.
Mm,
Yeah, it fell off. It was like getting expensive. I was like, fuck.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you gotta pay for 4 people, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's
been
like,
tough.
oh, it's $120 freaking day.
yeah, it's pretty expensive.
At least you may save some money now. Like you're not gonna have to pay for snacks because there aren't gonna be any.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We
ticket
always-
prices are gonna be like $30.
I mean, we always like snuck in our dollar fucking
Oh,
tree
yeah,
snacks anyway.
sure.
99 cents or
Everybody
snacks.
does.
Yeah.
So yeah, movie theaters. But what movie I'm excited for, but that isn't coming out this week?
Yep,
They just dropped the new trailer for The Batman.
the Batman with Edward Cullen.
AKA Robert Pattinson.
That Twilight motherfucker.
Did you? It's not like you said Edward Cullen.
Cullen? Isn't it? Is it Cullen?
It's Cullen, but
Fucking shut up, Ray. Shut up, Ray.
Cullen?
it's Cullen. Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
Ray would know.
technically the name of my dog. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought you guys named it after freaking this
Me.
Edward, man.
Not me.
For the longest time I was saying he was named after the dog from Frasier because the dog from Frasier kind of looks like my dog, and his name is
Eddie.
Eddie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Frasier was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was like- that
Frasier's
was
another one.
that was my that was my scapegoat.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I had a hand. But yes, the Vampire King himself is starring as
Is-
the Batman.
Oh, it's like Vampire Bat, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's,
transformation.
he's transcended.
It actually looks pretty cool.
Dude, I think it looks hella dope.
I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem. I think everything is just so far from the original Gotham stories.
Tim Burton
like,
Gotham.
not even Tim Burton. Everything, all Batman before was so like animated, you
Mhm.
know. And I mean, obviously, it was a fucking an animation,
Yeah.
which is the reason why they tried to like marry those two things. I
Yeah.
think, you know, they're trying to like theatrically have it a little animated, cartoonish, you know, without having animation and cartoons in there. So they had like the
I wanna-
color
I wanna-
and all that bullshit.
All right. I also like the colors and stuff like that. 'cause-
Well, I think the way it just felt like the evilness of it seems so like playful, and now they're really taking it into human
yeah.
hate and human
Because I want to see.
emotion.
Because like think of like Frank Miller's Batman, which kind of like is the
Which Batman is that?
that's pretty much like the 85.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where like it went dark.
Okay.
You know. So that's why I want to see like what
What's
that
your
image is coming. Your image.
Yeah,
is
what's
coming
your
from,
ideal
because I
Batman?
my
What's your
Batman has always been
Oh.
dark because I remember the
Yeah.
Frank Miller Batman.
and the animated series?
Yeah.
The animated series is pretty dark.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So out of the renditions of Batman, who's your ideal Batman?
Dude, Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer were my favorite Batman. Those are my two favorite
I can go
Batman.
with the Michael Keaton.
I know.
I'm a Val Kilmer fan. Val
I like
Kilmer
Val
was
Kilmer
like-
too, but that Batman was bad, bro.
Oh, dude, it's
it
just
was better than the George Clooney
yes,
Batman. Yeah,
we will say.
I didn't like the George Clooney Batman.
yeah, he had the nipples, right?
Yeah, he did. He did have the
wait,
nipples.
Didn't Val Kilmer have?
No, I think Val Kilmer was the first one, and then they kept the nipples.
He kept
Yeah.
the nipples. All right.
Yeah.
So
Why does his nipples need to be?
Why? They were heavy nipples too.
They were.
Yeah. That was
they need some
with
armor, dude. You
Chris
gotta protect
O'Donnell
those
was
things.
the
Yeah,
The
it was
Robin,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
yeah.
yeah.
Alicia Silverstone was.
Oh,
Batgirl?
Batgirl?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That was bad.
so
That was
okay.
bad.
So Michael Keaton. So you like a more so dark but a little playful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you like something like okay.
Yeah, because I just in my head I have a feeling, or I see it a little more playful.
So
Not
is it
necessarily
like
too
Batman or
playful,
the
but
world of Gotham?
the world.
Oh,
okay.
Not
okay.
Batman himself. Batman
Yeah.
himself, he could be
It's
tortured
dark.
and tormented, and
Yeah.
he could be very dark because that's like part of his, conviction.
Yeah.
Part of his conviction to be Batman is because he is tortured. He's dealing with his parents' death. I like that.
Yeah.
You're actually not too far from what other people's criticism have been, because people have said basically since Christopher Nolan basically really made Batman dark and very gritty, very human tortured.
Yeah.
That's basically all Batman has been
Yeah.
since then. So that is the actual common.
Yeah. Yeah, I could agree with that with the movies wise, but like
Yeah.
if you're not a comic reader, then you don't get the full like
yeah,
I'm not a crazy avid comic reader, but I know the comics a little bit, and the stories are dark, but there is that comedic relief within the villains and
Yes.
characters around and stuff like that. So you get that break in the comics, but then like in the movies, it's just like
Where are they? Joker. It's the best.
Yo,
So fucking funny, man.
I got to give it to them though. I liked in this trailer where like they didn't go with the obvious, where Batman introduces himself.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, who are you?" And then he goes full batshit crazy
Yeah.
on the guy and says, "I'm vengeance." Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't say like, "I'm Batman." He
Yeah.
doesn't go with that. But that's the one thing on this. They're going with the I think they're calling the year 2 Batman.
Mhm.
So he's not the first rendition of Batman, but he's going like the year 2, so where he was more kind of
Young.
the detective still.
Mhm.
He was kind of going through that. And the comic book, I think they're sort of basing this movie off, is The Long Halloween,
okay,
which is a more detective story where it's like a whodunit, where they're trying to figure out
Yeah.
who murdered
you know who the villain is, though, right? By just watching the trailer.
the Riddler.
Yeah, all right,
yeah.
cool.
What they made. It's funny. I read a story because I guess a lot of fans already figured out the riddle that was in the trailer.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a riddle. In
Yeah.
the trailer.
Yeah.
That's
So,
fucking
like,
awesome.
One of the cool things I've seen was like that they think that this rendition of Batman is taking from like Christopher Nolan, but more of a David Fincher. So kind of
Okay.
like Fight Club,
Yep.
Zodiac.
Mhm.
He did Mindhunter.
Yeah.
So kind of taking
Oh,
a little
man.
from those keys. So that's why I'm excited, because I love like detective, Criminal Minds, that type of
Yeah.
thing. Which I think that's what they're
Yeah.
kind of going with.
But the trailer didn't show it that much because he still kicks some ass. In
Oh
this.
yeah,
He still fought like the Christian Bale Batman.
yeah.
It was very brutal. Which
Yeah.
is pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah, no.
I like
Very
it.
brutal.
Oh, he's fucking Batman. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like the darker tones of it.
Yeah,
you
so do
know,
I.
because I think you get the more lighter, campy stuff with like the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
that one's very family friendly,
Yeah.
And then you see DC is kind of doing that darker. The recent Joker movie. The new
Oh, that
Batman.
was
like
great.
I like that they're going
Heads
with
off
that.
to Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Dude.
So you're not turned off just because it's Robert Pattinson, though.
Oh, that's also it's also a huge setback for me. I just can't.
You can't separate him from
I don't
Edward
want
Cullen?
to. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to. He's just too.
I was like that.
I don't
and then
fucking
I-
like his face. His jawline. I'm sure he doesn't like my face either, but I could care fucking less. But I don't like his jawline.
dude.
There.
I get what you're saying because I was
there's
like
a
that
lot.
at first, but like he kind of like it's been his recent roles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
kind
haven't
of been.
seen The Lighthouse. I was
Lighthouse.
hoping The Lighthouse would sell me on him.
Well, the Lighthouse is hella weird movie.
Yeah, it's a
So
weird movie.
I don't know if it's the best one to sell you on. I heard a lot of people like it's on Netflix. It's called Good Times.
Is that the one where he's like a drug addict or something?
Yeah,
Like that? Yeah.
So and he's like got a I forget what the plot of it is, but a lot of people like that one. A24 movie,
Okay.
just like The Lighthouse. So wait,
Okay.
Lighthouse is A24, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Take it back.
so
He's also in the other Spacey Lighthouse or Spacey A24 movie.
yeah,
That one didn't seem that good either. I haven't seen it, but I mean,
I heard that one. Like his performance in it was good, but the plot of it was very, like basically it was a short story that they dragged into a feature film.
okay,
So it kind of was lacking.
Would you think you would give him a chance if you'd never done the Twilight movies?
maybe. Yeah, because
okay, so it's the Twilight
yeah,
tainted.
for sure. Because Twilight, I just don't believe
Nah.
in like daywalkers. I think that's like stupid
Yeah.
for vampires. Sorry, I'm like very.
You don't like
anti-spice
Blade?
vampires? I never got into Blade, so I can't even comment there. But I was introduced to vampires through Anne Rice, and
Yeah,
it's a completely different type of vampire. It's very, although that's a very romantic story, Twilight, the saga, it just wasn't the romance that
the darker romance.
I like
Yeah,
the darker, brooding fucking romance. You know,
yeah.
I want everyone to be tormented because they've fucking been alive for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
You know, like
Mm.
there's a difference. You know, like
You
I don't
know what?
man.
Okay, it sounds super, but like actually in the book, because I did read the books. Yes, I did read the Twilight books. But
I'm sorry.
All right, we're gonna have to. This podcast is over. We're breaking up. We're done.
uh,
I can't believe she made you do that.
So I did it myself.
I did do it myself. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
His character actually is fairly tormented in like he doesn't want to pursue a relationship because he feels like his soul is damned. You know that he's an evil. He sees himself as an evil.
They
person.
just tweened it up for the movies.
Yeah, they definitely widened it
I
up.
have
They
read.
scened it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. I've read that articles are saying
Fucking
that like they tweened it up pretty much for the movies for the
To sell it.
teenage girls.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it was a YA story. They wanted the teenage people to go. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I do get your story or your idea with the like the vampireness of it.
Yeah.
To be fair, he didn't write the book, so
Yeah,
I know he's just acting in it, and
but it's hard sometimes to separate that actor from that role.
Yeah.
well, I mean that is
Like, all right, go ahead, go.
that's his introductory role for
Yeah.
me. You know, like that's the first time I ever see him. So first time on the big screen, and that's who he plays for like the next like fucking 8 movies. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a lot.
And I can see where you're going because I feel the same way with Kristen Stewart from Twilight. Like I
Yeah.
didn't want to see anything she was in because I felt the same way with like her like dumb acting and stuff like
That's
that.
it,
Like,
too. I don't think she's like a great actress. You know, like
but I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple of things that she has done since then, and I was
Mhm.
like, oh. I feel like I feel like the cast is probably better actors than the plot
Yeah,
given
yeah.
Yeah.
allowed them to be.
for sure. I mean, Kristen Stewart's been fortunate to have a lot of like fun roles.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's in a lot of cool movies, but I don't think she's not carrying the cast.
Oh
like,
no. Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. She's
Same
definitely
with
not.
Bob Pattinson. I don't.
Well, he's
think-
gonna have to carry this one. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
so
is-
see how he
the,
does.
Yeah, he's the focus.
He's the
so
bat.
so
We'll see.
I
How
mean,
he
I don't know
does.
the way they introduced him in the Batman. It seemed like a different Robert Pattinson,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, all right, let's see.
I think it's too like it's only
And it was only a teaser too, so
yeah, and one of those things. It's like it's only different if we've already typecast him into another role. You know,
Yeah.
like if
Yeah.
if he's already just this, then obviously we're going to be like, oh well, yes, now he's different, or now he's
Yeah.
that. You know, like
Yeah. I mean, what are we gonna do, man? We already made a meme saying he's not my Batman.
yeah, he's not my Batman.
Like, come on, we
Hey.
can't backtrack now, man. Like, I'm
Hey,
fucking
remember
sticking to it.
we're always saying we're forward thinkers.
Yeah.
We can change our minds, bro. So don't plant your foot on the floor right now.
I am gonna watch it.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I mean, I watch them all, so I will watch it. But
We'll see.
what
We'll see. All right,
oh,
I'm down.
we'll see
I'll
what
accept that.
happens.
we'll have to come back and
Accept
see
it.
if
Yeah.
The only thing I will not accept is Kristen Wiig as a cheetah.
oh
That's
God.
kinda funny.
Another trailer that dropped.
yeah,
Well, DC did their whole thing. What is it? DC fandom?
yeah.
DC did their whole
fandom.
their
Yeah,
whole fandom this week, right? Or this past week? Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. It was like this weekend.
And so they did drop like Wonder Woman,
Wonder Woman,
Suicide Squad,
Suicide Squad, the Snyder,
Zack Snyder cut,
Justice
Justice League.
League.
They did game trailers too, right?
Yes, they did the Batman Knights. Yeah, the kill off Batman.
Ooh. Sorry. we just spoil something for
I mean, it's like opening scene
And
of
it's
the
in
game
the
trailer.
trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but the Kristen Wiig Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman 1984. I mean, of course, Gal Gadot looks awesome she plays like a good role, tall, looks Amazonian.
Great Wonder Woman.
Yeah, great Wonder Woman. But Cheetah, or Kristen Wiig as Cheetah.
Yeah, when I first seen that, like,
Unfortunately, she's typecasted for me. I'm open. I'm gonna be open
Yeah.
because I have to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't make my mind up. I was like looking at it. I was like,
I don't know if I can take it that serious.
Yeah, exactly.
That serious.
But
'cause
like those
action is
movies,
different.
yeah, those movies aren't serious. Like those ones, they aren't like serious movies.
yeah,
So-
it's not like she's not in The Irishman or something. You know?
Yeah.
No, but you're right. But I do think going from comedy to action, action is such a different dynamic.
Yeah.
And
There's only very few people that can do it.
yeah, for real though.
The Rock
Think
did
about it in real life.
Keanu,
Did it.
Doing action is fucking wild, you know. So
and
I want to give her.
You know what?
Give her a chance.
actually, I'm gonna plant my flag in Keanu right now, just because Keanu was that actor.
Yeah, he was
like
super
that,
typecasted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super typecasted.
Sure.
Everybody made fun of him, said he couldn't act, you know,
Yeah.
and he came roaring back, you
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
Everybody loves the
I've
John
always
Wick.
loved him though.
I mean, me too.
I've
He
always
just seems
loved him.
cool to me. You
yeah,
know?
he seems like a
Yeah.
down to earth dude. Like,
yeah. I
I-
don't know. That's tough. Yeah, you're.
And I guess you're right. It's tough if you don't like the actor, you know? Like,
Mhm.
if you do like the actor, you almost always give him a pass. Like, I feel like Nick Cage is that actor for me. Like,
I wouldn't.
I have not liked anything he has done,
Mm.
but like, I almost always want to give him a chance because it's Nick Cage.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
I mean, Face Off was cool. Snake Eyes was cool.
Con Air,
Con Air was cool. I didn't mind Con Air
okay, yeah.
back then when it came
Yeah.
out.
The Family Man.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, it was like,
You seen
Uh,
Weatherman?
is that the one where he does like his A B C D like that?
I don't know.
No, I think
haven't
that's
seen
Snake
it.
Eyes.
Oh, you're talking about the Wicker Man.
No, the Weatherman.
Oh.
Actually.
Oh no, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I feel like
yeah,
we've done this
Weatherman,
before.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He did play actual weatherman.
I think I remember.
And I haven't watched it, but
Yeah.
dude, I've been told that's a good movie. That's the reason why I brought it up, and I was hoping you would have said, yeah, actually, that's actually a good one. But
I haven't seen that
So,
one. I've seen
nah.
The Wicker Man, which is a horrible movie.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
horrible
Yeah.
movie.
But I'm not too thrilled for Wonder Woman.
Because I'm thinking of like, she just a great comedic actress for
Mhm.
sure. I like her like in SNL and then in the movies she's came out with him before. But I don't know. An action movie is like a little different.
It's
I
gonna
want to
be-
see how she does, but I
it's
don't
gonna
know.
be a tough sell for you.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough sell, but I'm gonna be opening.
You're not as closed off as Rob is.
No,
for
no,
Rob.
because I like her like in
Yeah.
comedy movies. I like her in comedy movies.
yeah,
you know,
I like
so
it too. She's funny.
so we'll see.
Is she gonna bring her comedy chops to this movie? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
So we're gonna check back in with Rob for the Batman to see
Yeah.
how he.
Yeah.
We're gonna check back in with you for Wonder
Yeah.
Woman,
Yeah.
1984.
and you got to play the games.
We have a system.
You got to buy one, dude.
Damn it. But with that, you guys want to take a break? Quick
Yeah.
break. All right. We'll be right
Quickie.
back.
And we're back.
And we're back, guys.
We're back.
That was a quickie, right?
Better than ever.
Kind of long because we had some.
Oh, change batteries and shit.
Yeah, you guys will never know what goes on
You
behind the
never know.
scenes. This is like a lot of stuff.
This could be the second day or whatever.
It could be. Yeah.
Although if you sign up for a Patreon, you get the behind the scenes.
You do. And then you can see when my cup was here or my fucking thing, and then it just magically appeared here.
Look out for those. The
Ooh.
cuts.
Those little anomalies.
You should leave that in the comments if you guys can notice our little jump cuts.
We'll figure out things we can give you for those, catches.
We'll give you a Red Bull can from the actual set.
Yeah,
Oh, this one right here.
yeah.
That one.
Corona free.
Yep. Corona free.
We'll spray it with some.
I can't promise you anything. But on a different topic, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but there's this Trolls doll. And a lot of these kids, if you have a kid or if you know a kid, a little girl, probably, most likely will have a little Trolls doll.
Yeah.
And
These aren't the trolls.
it's the Trolls like from the new movie Trolls.
Yeah, not like the old like.
not the
not-
Treasure Trolls.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to
Yeah. Treasure Trolls, 90s.
Yeah.
Trolls now.
Okay,
They're
OG.
just-
It's like the revamped,
Imagined.
right? Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
oh, it's the one with what's her name? Anna Kendrick, right? She does the voice, and Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, yes,
So there's
Oh,
a
but
new
they're-
doll.
they're based off the Church Trolls, aren't they?
I think they are. Yeah, it's like
Kind of the new version.
it's like a play on
Okay.
that. Yeah,
I see,
exactly.
I see.
But there's a new troll doll, and apparently there's this girl doll which I've seen because Ed was sharing this with me.
Uh-huh.
She has, I think it may be the main character. She has a dress
Poppy.
on,
Yep.
Oh, Poppy.
Poppy,
Mhm.
and she has a button that activates her like singing and talking, and it's like probably is it on,
On her belly.
tummy?
Yeah, it's
okay.
on
Must be like her belly button, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you press it and she starts singing. Because it's part of the World Tour Giggle and Sing Poppy doll.
So yes,
Oh,
so
okay.
she's got all
If you got
those
that one, check it out.
actions too, you know. But beyond that, there's a different action, and it's a button that happens to be between her legs. Which,
what?
if you guys are wondering exactly where this is at, you guys can Google it and find out
Yeah.
for yourselves. But to give you a real idea, it's where the taint is.
God.
Right there.
It's
You wanna
like
say it?
right directly between the legs. So it's a button that's between the legs. And when you click this button, which is not marketed, by the way,
It's not marketed on the box anywhere.
no,
Really?
They only talk about the giggle, the singing button on the belly.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
and this is mass produced? Like, I can
Yeah,
go to Walmart and buy this?
Hansborough or whatever.
Oh,
Hasbro.
Hasbro, there you go.
Hasbro. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Dude, it's fucking ridiculous. It's so crazy. So you push that button in the middle. I don't even want to do that.
Yeah, don't even do that.
We'll steer clear of hand gestures.
You push that button in the middle, and she makes different noises, which sound like a giggle, a little laugh, a gasp.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yep.
disgusting.
And she giggles and says that tickles.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's so crazy. I don't
When you
even know
press-
what they were thinking.
And the thing is, those lines are for that button only. So you won't hear those. It's not like the music boxes are connected in there.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, so this one does all the singing and
So
everything like that. The
It
other
was
one-
designed this
Yep.
way with its
yeah,
own voice
by
box.
programmers,
What?
by
Yeah.
toy manufacturers, by 3D printers.
Nobody
thought
thought
it
this
was-
through? Like,
Nobody thinks that's okay. She's wearing a fucking skirt for crying out loud.
yeah,
You have to go beneath the skirt to freaking push the button, you know?
the hell?
Yeah, it's almost secret, you know, which makes it even more. I don't even that
I mean,
doesn't,
it's fucking creepy.
you know.
Dude, I don't. Did we talk about it last? The conspiracy theory, the Pizzagate one last episode? I remember. Have you guys heard of the Pizzagate one?
Yeah, we may have talked about it. On
I think
a
we
different
talked about it
episode.
off.
Off camera.
Yeah, off
Yeah.
camera.
But I mean, like this type of stuff, like kind of gives credence to the idea that there was like some shadowy,
Like grooming.
yes.
yeah,
Yes,
like-
yeah,
grooming children. Yeah, not even like it's just desensitize them, get them sexually active at a younger age. Just like what? Like
well, not
Right.
not only like desensitized because like this isn't like this is blatant, you know.
Yeah, this
it's
is
not
very
like
blatant,
you can.
yeah.
It's not like you can accidentally take it this way, you know.
yeah,
Like
oh, you got a sick mind.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker.
yeah, serious.
No, that button just shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
It just shouldn't
There
exist.
should never ever be a button on between a female doll's,
Oh,
even a male
legs. Yeah,
leg,
no.
in between any doll's leg.
yeah, any
well,
doll.
a child's a
child's
kid,
doll,
a kid's
yeah.
doll. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know they do have like those dolls that actually have like beepies and everything like that. You know. don't-
Oh yeah, that's a different doll too.
Yeah.
Wait, the same?
So no, different,
no, but
different
they
toy
actually do
company
have dolls like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
with the
The anatomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that doll, I don't really know. I wouldn't say there's like a conspiracy behind it. You can absolutely
Yes, I'm
develop
saying
a
you
conspiracy
can-
behind
yeah.
it.
Once you put your
it's
tinfoil
like
hat
it's
on,
something because it went through so many people.
yes,
Yes,
That's the
exactly.
thing right
So
there.
you
Yeah.
kind of have to think like, why are they doing this, and what's the real like? What was the purpose? You
Yeah,
know?
what's the purpose of giving these? I think even on the box it says rated for 7 to like 11-year-olds. You know, why would you fucking give a doll like that to a kid?
So is there an outrage? Like, has it been on
Yeah,
the
they
news?
recalled them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So they finally did recall it.
Yeah,
I was wondering. I was like, is this slipping by? Like nobody's talking about this? Like,
No, a bunch of angry mothers got together.
Oh god, yeah.
And they wrote a letter.
Oh.
They wrote a letter. And
all those angry Karens.
yeah. So
They did some good.
Yeah,
I was like, they did some
the
good.
Karens
this
did
is,
actually something
you know,
good.
Yeah.
1 point
Because
for
I
them.
would not want like that doll for my
Heck
kid.
no.
No, and I feel like it does give that sort of like subliminal
Yeah.
message. You know, it's delivering something. You know, like
Yeah.
that comfort of I'm touching my doll here, and it seems to be funny. So it's kind of, you know, like if
Like
you
it's
do
okay
want
if
to
like
fucking
someone touches me there. Like
Yeah.
what? No.
yeah. Yeah, because that's
Oh,
all they're
man.
learning, you know? And
Yeah.
the younger the child, the more gullible they are, let's say.
Mhm.
And, you know, it's just easier for you to just brainwash them into like these subtle ideas, you know? And that's like a horrible one. Imagine the kid finds it on their own and you don't even know as a parent for the
Yeah.
longest time that your kid is making this doll giggle and they're developing this idea of, oh, that's fun, you know?
Yeah,
They're
it's
touching
fun.
it there without the parent being able to parent.
Yeah.
You know, and knowing
Especially
what's
'cause
going
it's
on.
not advertised, so it's like it's not like a
It's
parent
a fucking
overlooked
secret,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what was really fucking shady about, you know, their advertisement and the box information.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Dude.
It's yeah.
The main sponsor for these dolls is Jeffrey Epstein, though.
I know. Shit. God damn it.
They're-
So
But
like
Or-
on that same token, there's another toy company called LOL Surprise Dolls, and these dolls change color when you put them in water, but they don't change color the way you would think. It's like the reason why it's the surprise doll is because when you put it in cold water or hot water, I think they just activate towards a different temperature.
yeah.
It reveals something on them. When usually you would find something pretty cool, like I remember having Hot Wheels and you can put it in some
oh
sort
yeah,
of,
and they would have like a flame job on.
yeah,
Yeah.
or the color just changes.
Yeah.
You know, it's
It'd
like
be
it's
different wardrobe or
hypersensitive.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super cool, man. Like that's a really good example of proper usage.
Yeah.
Improper usage is
Yeah.
the LOL Surprise Doll Company, where you put this little baby girl doll who looks like a trollish
Yeah.
doll as well. You pop it in the water, ice cold water, and it reveals lingerie on the doll.
Yeah.
Sometimes not even lingerie, just pasties,
Yeah.
little
Pasties,
floral pasties.
Wait.
yeah.
And these are for kids too.
Yep. And they're like
Interesting.
those. They're like. Have you ever seen those Bratz dolls?
Okay, like the big head, big eyes.
Big
Big eyes,
yeah.
but they have like curves. And
Yeah.
Okay.
everything.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Yeah.
They're calling it more like more anatomically correct dolls or whatever
Yeah.
nowadays or whatever.
You don't have eyes the size of softballs.
I know.
Like, what do you mean anatomically correct?
So yeah.
Mhm.
So these ones, they already look curvy and stuff like that. So
Uh-huh.
then you dip them in this water,
Mhm.
and from the ones that I've seen, all the dolls have different lingerie outfits. You know, some could be like a nightgown. Some were like straight out like dominatrix, like
what the
holes
hell?
for the nipples cut out,
What
holes for
the
the crotch
heck?
cut out.
Wild.
Gag ball appears.
Yeah, dude,
One
it's
of them, one of them
What?
has.
I was like, what?
No. They have face tattoos on
Yeah,
some of them that are revealed.
Back tattoos.
Back
yeah.
tattoos, a fucking devil's tail on the back
Yeah,
as a tattoo
What
instead.
the heck?
Yeah, dude, it's so wild. Totally things that you wouldn't assume are for a child. You know,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
we can all imagine these things, like
Yeah.
of course, you know, but for your like, I don't know, 4 to 10-year-old child, not at all.
Yeah.
It's so dumbfounding. Like, I feel like this is a skit. Like, it's for like something
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
South Park or like SNL or something. Like, this
Yeah,
doesn't seem real.
it's wild. And on top of that, this same LOL Surprise Doll Company has an anatomically correct male doll,
Mhm.
and it comes with a little penis, dude. Which I'm on the fence about that itself. The introducing, you know, genitalia. I have a question.
Yeah.
What age should we introduce children to the idea of opposite genitalia? You know?
Ooh, yeah, you're right. Because my initial thought was like, oh, it doesn't really matter. Like, a boy obviously sees his own junk, so if
Yeah.
he sees it on a doll, it's not going to really change much.
No.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like, if a girl's playing with a boy doll or however, they see the opposite genitalia, like, what goes through their mind at that point?
Yeah.
Right. It's not sexual. Let's say it's for sure. We know that unless because it's something that you're taught. No one knows what sex is
Yeah.
without
Mhm.
I
knowing
think
what
like
sex
yeah,
is.
I'm okay with the anatomically correct dolls. You know,
Okay.
the only thing with the LOL dolls is they were sexualized. You know,
Oh, I get what
Yeah,
you're saying. It
that's-
wasn't
yeah.
just
Yeah.
anatomy.
it wasn't just
was-
anatomy. Like it was a sexualized doll.
Yeah.
And even with the trolls one, it was very sexualized as well.
Yeah.
Which not cool for kids. But I get like teaching your kids the difference between your male and female or whatever.
Yeah, I guess I could see that because if you think about it, like, I mean, Barbie had boobs, so
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't. I mean, obviously they don't look like them, but
Yeah.
they do have, anatomy.
Yeah.
So I could see where like the thought process could be like, well, it's just anatomy, like everybody has anatomy. So it's
Yeah.
not, we're not trying to sexualize it.
No.
Yeah.
But you're right. When it goes down the path of sexualizing it, putting in like lingerie or, S&M stuff or however.
Yeah,
It's so great.
Like-
Dude, they really have garter belts.
Yeah, garter belts. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, fishnet stockings appear. I have a question. It's
Yeah.
another question.
Do
And
it.
it's something that I've thought about this when I fucking had my first daughter. And she's going to be 18 this year. So this thought is it possible that introducing kids to the idea of opposite genitalia early may slow the craving and desire to discover the unknown?
Mm.
Like,
Ooh, so it's like-
we're really not experimenting
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this.
we don't know. Yeah, that's
like,
like a taboo thing to
Yeah.
talk about. Yeah,
yes, it really is.
It's something that should be talked about for sure. That's what I'm thinking too. Like when my daughter, she's 2 years old.
Yeah,
And like you're already past that point because they know already. But it's like when do I go down that road to be like, this is. This is I'm not gonna show her, of course,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
there is a difference between a girl and a boy, and these are, the boy has this,
yeah,
she's a girl, so she knows what she has.
Yeah.
But like it's weird. It's weird.
It's like when you start, because obviously those things are natural.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like when do you start taking those steps towards it? And to your point, like the idea of like, if you introduce them earlier, like, does it normalize it a little bit so it doesn't become so awkward when they are older? Like
Mhm.
maybe like,
or desirable in any sense,
Yeah.
And I don't want to take away from that, because also there is something sacred about being, opposite from whatever your attraction is. Not even if it's an opposite. I don't want to even go down that
Yeah.
road, but just
Whatever you're attracted to, whatever.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's an attraction, and when there is a desire for the opposite, if you haven't seen it, you just fucking want to know what it looks like,
it becomes
And-
that like taboo, that desirable thing because, it's unattainable. Or it's,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can't see it, unless they show it to you. And I think this might, you know what? I'm just thinking right now,
Yeah.
this may help, because this may help the people that have an argument of how about being romantic with your significant other first instead of thinking about sex, because obviously men, we get pigeonholed and pushed into this idea that we
You just want to fuck.
want to fuck.
Yeah.
We're just chauvinists, we're not romantic in
Which
any way.
isn't far from the truth, but isn't the whole truth.
You know,
Yeah.
but-
That's the whole truth. Yeah,
and
for
then,
sure.
it's really not.
I mean,
because
it's in our biology
Yeah.
to,
I mean, people would say, I mean, obviously women feel the same way too. It's just that we, as men, or men are usually the ones that are portrayed as the more, I don't know, aggressor, or like they more like the more sexualized.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And women aren't.
Well, I think more women are sexualized versus men are more just like in the general public. We're like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm trying to
Like-
find the word.
Oh, you're right. It's like, it goes to that thing, that old saying, like, oh, boys will be boys.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
almost
Yeah.
acceptable
Yeah.
for men to be the sexual aggressor.
There you go,
Wh-
sexual aggressor.
While women are supposed to be the reserved one, or
Right,
something
yeah,
like that.
right.
So you're right. Like I forgot where I was going with this, but I
Yeah.
was just trying to figure out what my words were.
I'm trying to figure out the right words.
Well, I think I was just wondering, it's a wild thought, because I know we don't practice this as a society
Yeah.
to break down the walls of the
Yeah.
tabooness. It's always been cover yourself, and I know we talked about this too
Yeah.
with our young daughters when they were young enough to be, showering with us, because when you're
Yeah, you're-
multitasking as
yeah.
a fucking dad, you
Oh,
do,
yeah.
I have
You got to
a
do what you
daughter,
got to do.
Yeah.
We're showering, mom's at work,
Yeah.
This is how things are done,
Yeah.
You fucking shower with your child and you freaking
So they
get
don't
out,
die because they don't know what they're doing
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
So you shower with your
Yeah.
child, and then there's a moment though where she looks up and she's like, "What is that?"
Yeah, you're like, oh, we're
You know?
done.
Yeah, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. But and then on the contrast on the opposite side, third world countries, where you
Oh,
got
yeah.
people that are
Think of,
fucking
like-
naked or nude,
Yeah.
women walking around topless,
National Geographic
boys,
all
baby
the time.
boys walking around,
Yeah.
with their freaking wiener out. Like that's like a normal, but
It's a norm for them, yeah, for sure.
We're still like
But you said
so shy, or timid about it.
when you said the baby boys, like I just picture that, that meme of the baby boys in Africa that are doing like the kinda-
dance?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those kids are sick. Yo.
But, no, I get what you're saying because, like,
That's a wild
I guess just in the Western society, right? You know, it's looked at that way where it's like more. It's because of fucking church. And
I mean,
the way,
I'm not saying we all need to know what each other's genitalia looks like at all times. I think just maybe in the beginning, just kind of normalizing it a little bit.
Mhm.
We definitely don't need to see like, for instance, if you're fucking dating someone, you don't need to like know what they look like naked first. I'm not saying that. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with that.
I think it's just more the mindset you're talking about, right?
Yeah, early on, just so that we don't have, especially boys. I
get what you're saying.
If you normalize it a little more for boys, you might, everything is so fucking might, you might get less of that alpha male, like, nope, I just want to see fucking tits and pussy, you won't have that craving because they're like, well, I know what pussy and tits look like. And I know we all end up finding out because we all look through, porn as we're teenagers growing up, But that's also because we were craving to fucking see what it looked like, I don't know, man. It's impossible to really work it out.
I kind of see where your point is going with the idea of like, you're trying to introduce it so it becomes less of like a, what do you call it? Like a desire or something, because it's been so normalized to you.
Because that desire could lead to another,
I think it's not only this, but it's a bigger conversation of our culture and how we treat sex in general in a culture, because it's not just like, if we introduce boys to this earlier, all of a sudden they're going to be less aggressive. It's also showing them how to be a proper, man, how to not be toxic masculine.
Oh,
right. There you go. Right. I think it's part of that culture too, because I don't think it's just not seeing it. It's also that like we almost deify the prize of like, oh boy, you got to go after it. You got to go get it. Like, so it's a mixture of both of those, I would say, so it's not just this, but I think the conversation is going in the right direction,
Yeah. And it is that. It's just one small piece. It's definitely not a solution by any means, but I just, I wonder, could it help? And those are the questions that I always stress. The words that I put in there are always could and may. And
because you don't know.
And now, like, I mean, it's a conversation. Like, hey, you speak out ideas. If they're not good, they shoot them down,
Yeah.
But I think one thing we could probably get on is like, a company shouldn't be doing this.
This should be done by the parents.
This should be up to the parents.
Absolutely.
Yes.
When to introduce it, when to even not, or whatever, it's up to the parent.
Yeah, absolutely.
The company should not be teaching our kids about the birds and the bees or, all that. Let them discover S&M and shit like that on their own, there's going to be that moment of discovery for every person, every human being, every teenager. And, they're going to
What
do
are
it.
these beads, Dad?
Don't put those around your neck.
It's not a necklace. Oh, man.
But that's a toughie, dude. Because, you like, I don't know, me as a dad, luckily I have, my girl in my life to teach my daughter those things as far as her anatomy goes, because it's probably not right for me to, but then what about the single dad out there that has to show his daughter that doesn't have a mother how to put a tampon on or how, or what is even happening to your body in that time,
Right. That's
or why the single mother needs to teach her boy, like, why is he having wet dreams?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? What is going on?
Right.
So it's like, I get taking away the taboo-ness of it because then the taboo part of it leads to the normal person thinking that, oh, you shouldn't be showing your kid that or this, that, because you're a pedophile, you're sick, you're molesting, whatever.
Them.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what, like, I'm thinking about, like, that single mother needs to teach her boy, like, how to put a condom on, you know?
Right.
So he doesn't go out there and have a bunch of kids,
Yeah.
or, the single father needs to teach his daughter how to put on a tampon because, that's part of life for women. And so it's like, ugh.
It's a lot of like taboo type topics as well as being ill-equipped to talk about them.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So like that's why like, maybe we're stumbling through things. We're trying to figure out how to gather our thoughts on these things because you're right. Like all these things happen.
They happen.
They do happen.
Yeah, they're happening.
But like they're not talked about widely, Like,
No.
It's funny. I don't know if this applies, but we just started watching The Morning Show on Apple Plus with Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Aniston, Steve
Mhm.
Carell.
Oh, sweet.
Great show.
All right.
Dude, I love what's his name? Billy Crudup. Crudup? Is his name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Crudup. Yeah.
Crudup. Yeah.
Love him.
I love his character in that. But anyways, like Reese Witherspoon's first day on the job, like she kind of goes off cuff. That's kind of her character, and she starts talking about like her upbringing and how she was when she came up, and she talks about an abortion she had when she was 15.
Mhm.
And she's blasted by people, but then you have support from the other side and things like that. And
Yeah.
this kind of leans to like she said the reason why she did it was because she wanted to show a real her. She wanted to introduce that kind of real person to the audience. So that the girl out there that's struggling with this or has had one or whatever
Yeah.
doesn't feel like she's what do you call it, like she doesn't feel like she's alone. Yeah. So it's kind of like that
It happens.
those taboo topics
Yeah.
that aren't talked about. And then when they are brought to like mainstream type things, like everybody's like, they're clutching their pearls, they're like,
Yep.
so.
I mean, I think it's totally fine to talk about these things,
Oh.
because once you get it out there and talk about it more and talk about what you're doing as a parent and stuff like that, you kind of like, as talking to another father, you're like, oh, you went through that too? Oh, God, I'm scared to say it to anyone else because they might think I'm a pedophile or they might think I'm this or they might think I'm that.
Absolutely.
That's that.
Like, I'm just
that's
a dad.
I'm just a dad trying to do dad things,
Yeah.
Not saying, I'm not saying that there's not those sick people out there, and
but
there are.
Yeah.
And they'll be found out and shit like that, hopefully.
Hopefully.
But, it's just trying to be a dad doing dad things,
I think you're right. Like, these things need to be talked about, and like I think that's why like podcasting has been so popular recently, is because podcasts have taken on topics that were never talked about in mainstream. Whether it be sex, drugs, addiction, whatever, the culture, ideas, whatever it be, and they're talked about at length with people who are experts in those fields usually.
Yeah.
Or Joe Schmoes like us that just like have questions and are just trying to hash it out with friends.
Yeah.
And showing that that's normal. Like you can crack open a beer and like discuss like psychological things with your friends or like freaking emotional things with your friends. That is okay to do. So you're right. Like I think the podcast space is opening the avenue for these conversations to be more normal.
Yeah, normalized. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
so.
that's a word.
Sure. More normal.
Normal.
I run Burgundy.
But those companies need a fucking burn.
I do.
Yeah. The LOL
And
surprise doll still
even if it
providing
wasn't their fault,
dollar
say if
that
it was
now.
like some fucking like off the wall designer or whatever does something on their own. Guess what? That's your product. You should have QA'd it. Quality checked it right.
So there needs
the buck stops at you.
Heads need a roll from this, like
For sure.
It's so wild. I can't believe it.
But anywho,
Anyways, you guys do what you want.
Yeah, fucking work.
You guys heard it here first, or
Yeah.
maybe for the third time. Who knows?
Yeah.
we pass it on to you. What's your opinion on it?
But yeah. Just food for thought, really.
I'm just
All of it.
Yeah, I'm just
All
a
of
dad
it,
trying to
food
do
for
dad things.
That's it.
That's a shirt.
That's another
Just
t-shirt.
want to do dad things. That's it.
I want to do dad things with my friends.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to close this one out then?
Yeah, buddy.
Let's close it out.
Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking it out. Please, if you lasted this long,
Yeah,
if you made it this far,
Now you have to subscribe.
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, I think it's law. I think they just signed it.
Yeah.
They shined it.
Don't close down your YouTube account super quick.
Do it.
You don't want to do it. And your Instagram account too.
Ooh,
You'll
Father
be fucked.
algorithm is just gonna come right at you.
Yeah.
They're gonna get you from all angles.
It's like a virus. It's
Like
crazy.
a bukkake.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's like a bad movie.
It's like the human centipede.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. But thanks guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had some fun along the way. Had some laughs, cry.
Yeah, if you got those toys, check them out.
Yeah.
If you
check
got
them
those
out,
toys,
please.
burn them,
Let
please.
us know. Let us know your thoughts on them.
Ooh, share some pictures. Wait, no, that doesn't.
No,
sound
don't
right.
share pictures.
I was like, wait, that doesn't
Don't
sound
share
right.
any of those pictures.
No.
Just drop some comments in. We'll talk about it.
But I guess until next time, don't forget to check us out on all the socials. Yeah.
There we go. There we
I had
go.
a tough time with words today.
Yeah. You got a thick tongue.
And it was there's a lot of humidity.
Yeah. It's fucking
It's okay to
catching
have a
up.
thick tongue.
That's what she said.
I don't know, going from that Toy Story to some of those
Oh,
jokes.
God. Fuck it, Ray. Had to bring it there.
I'm sorry, just having a
My mind was already somewhere else.
We're still an adult
My
show
mind's
talking
telling
to
me
adult
no.
people,
Yeah.
and that's what she said.
That's what she said.
But yes, she also said to subscribe if you
Yeah,
did.
and come back next week and bring
He
some
did
friends
too.
with you.
They did
We'll be
as
right here
well.
waiting for you guys.
they, them, whatever
Yeah.
your pronoun is.
Yep.
But yes, thanks for tuning in, and please take care, stay safe, and
Wear a mask.
Yes, wear your mask. Take some vitamin D. wash
Yeah,
your
we're trying to get out of this
hands.
bitch alive, and
Yes.
we're gonna party.
Don't fall asleep smoking cigarettes.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, don't do that one.
Yes,
I don't know
look
what else.
Twice, look both ways before crossing the street.
Yep, I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
What else do we got? What other dad isms?
Probably not leave your coffee maker plugged in. I hear that's not the
yeah.
best
Yeah.
either,
Make sure you
so.
check the stoves before you leave the house.
Yeah.
Yes,
You never
yes.
know.
Yeah, get a carbon monoxide detector.
Oh
for
God,
crying
you
out
need
loud.
one of those. You never know.
We just
You
bought
never
stock
know.
in GE, so
Or you can buy a canary. One of the two.
Canary, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I heard they both work.
But,
I heard they
but
both work.
I mean, like, say you're asleep, the canary's gonna drop dead. It ain't gonna help you out, bro. It's not
I
gonna
just
help
say
you
they both
out.
work. I didn't say to help you. They just both work.
They both work. That's it.
we found them all dead, including a canary.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're done. It's a Black Mirror episode.
But
All right.
yes, until next time, take care.
Peace.
Dad's up.